Okay guys, so welcome to another video. My name is Daniel. I am supposed to be packing for an outdoors trip and I want to make a really simple video on the packing stuff because I'm heading out with my son. I'm a stepfather to the outdoors. I'm going to do some pack rafting and fishing and really have a nice time. I haven't been out with them overnight in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to that this weekend. And I was supposed to make a video and I took the 360 camera, but I kind of screwed up the the things and ended up deleting it. Anyway, but I was watching some videos last night from one of my favorite YouTubers that I use a bit time of watching this video because he easily inspire me and give me ideas and inspiration. So I like to shout out to Corporal's Corner, which is a US guy that do a lot of outdoor stuff, building stuff. Very skillful guy. He's been in the army as well, same as me. Very good. And he mentioned, I think, and I'm gonna stop a bit there because he's kind of a minimalistic guy. He has his channel grown up to 600,000 subscribers. So he's a superb, very good YouTuber, outdoors influencer, skillful guy. And he mentioned this about the views, the notification that he's not getting on YouTube. There's another YouTuber that is called, outdoors YouTuber that's called Kraig. This guy is super good on making videos, very calm, very relaxing videos. Kind of like the way he films. Not all, but I think he is very good, very relaxing. And he also made a video of minimalism, and he also talked about how he reads stuff, and he also actually mentioned this thing with the numbers and views and stuff in his video. Moving forward is a guy called Becker. This is also an outdoors YouTuber, and he's kind of what he called himself a weekend warrior. I like that word. I think it's because he likes to go on weekend trips. I do mostly the same due to my family. I think it's because of that. He likes to buy gears and test out things. I also make gear reviews, and he has a lot of good humor as well. I like to see his channel. He's recently grown up quite a lot to almost 100,000. I think it's 96,000 subscribers. And surely he also probably looks a lot at the YouTube numbers as well. Another guy, it's mostly the same genre, is Darwin on the Trail. Darwin on the Trail is a bit like Kraig and Dan Becker at the same time. He posts a lot of videos on hiking videos. I don't see a lot of his hiking videos. I actually see the gear part because I'm also a gear guy. So these people are very inspiring to me. I want to talk a bit about this gear thing because I also been in a case where I moved from my house, bigger house, and I had a lot of stuff. And when I moved from that house to this flat, I spent like 6-7 times going to the station where you can either throw things to recycle or you've been selling stuff in, and there is a lot of maintenance with a big house. Now my wife would like a big house with a garden and stuff, but I'm more of a, if it was for me, I probably would be around the world and traveling in a camper van, but I just can't do that with it's a huge gamble to be doing that with the kids and the wife, and it is good. I see people that have done that, but I have to take care of everyone personality, and my wife is different from my personality and interest, and my kids are as well, though there are some commonly things that could be the same. Like I told you before, I'm a career advisor, and my very simple. I'm going to just explain this very quickly. BIP24 is a tool that is mixed with scientifically proven theories, both psychology, health, medicine, and stuff. Different kind of guys, and the one of them is RIASEC, the RIASEC theory. My score could be different from yours. Is being an enterprising people to a very investigator type, and then I changed recently from being very social to more conventional type, and then you have artistic and you have the practical type that I don't score too much on. This is a 24 thing, so it could be changed, and you kind of touches everything sometimes. Perhaps you say to your kids, yeah, you have to be finished now because you have to go to school. This is a more perhaps enterprising thing, and social type that you try to, or conventional, like a mix, to get the kid to school so he can learn and do things for the better in the future, hopefully. So this kind of, my wife on the other side, I kind of tell you how her score are, but it's a bit different from mine, and this interest you to be truthful on, because if you're not staying on that truthful side, you're gonna have some challenges in the future that could lead to stress and anxiety, and that's the reason why I don't move to a camper van. I might take them for the weekend as a weekend warrior trip with them every now and then outdoors, but I cannot just do that full time because it doesn't work for them. Probably doesn't work, or it could be a very big change, and I'm kind of having a nice time where I'm living, though I hope I was a bit more outdoors actually. And that is a society problem to be too much inside. It is, but not in a way that is very unhelpful either. Now there is also the preference side. My score is INTP. My score before was an INTJ. After I finished from the military, and work at the liquor store, the government monopoly here in Norway, and move more to an ENTP. So that means that the P, the last letter, kind of made me a bit more flexible to do, and that's why I kind of like to sit and work from home, doing studying, doing service stuff, doing music, skydiving, outdoors, whatever. And then there are another kind of people that probably score in another way, like my wife is way not the same as me, and it kind of binds and mixes in a way that defines the society and how it should be. And then there is like the whole of the score that you can also get measure. And I want going back to the output, the YouTube views and stuff. There is a place called goals and results, and this could be perhaps a result from the video you have posted, perhaps reaching 100,000 subscribers or 1,000,000, or 1,000 subscribers to just get monetized for the video, 100,000 to get like a confirmation like a medal for YouTube. In the army, like getting a sergeant or a bachelor degree, that could be a goal that you set up. And if we difference what will be the significant for one person to another. So it might be more important to go to school for a person that it will be to a person that been a lot of in school and say, okay, I'm finished here. I need to have another kind of goal. Perhaps a goal could be to have a kid. Perhaps a goal could be to have a healthy dog, whatever. So the YouTube thing is only a goal. It's a very big enterprise, so you cannot control them, and you need to take away the stress from the numbers and viewers from a big company that you cannot control. You are a user of YouTuber, one of millions of YouTuber users and viewers, so you cannot control that, and you have to know that this is only a goal that you have set up to yourself, and don't work too hard on it, and don't relax either, but you have to keep it in balance. Close to the result could be economy. You could be spending a lot of time and money on gear that should be placed another place, perhaps. Perhaps you are doing a lot of work, but you're not gaining a lot of income from YouTube. You have to be aware of those things and the expenses that is around. Then you have also like the communication, the cooperation. I'm actually helping you guys now. I'm giving you some advising, some cooperation, some communication, so you can understand this in a more very objectively matter, so you don't get stress or anxiety of the things that you love to do. You have to be aware that you actually have a lot of subscribers, especially this guy, Dan Becker, almost 100,000. Kraig Adams and Corporal's Corner, 600,000 subscribers. Wow, it's just a number, but you have to be glad, because that's a very, very big deal. You have a lot of subscribers, and you can discuss how important it is or not, but it's accomplishment that you already done in your life, so that's good. Darwin on the trail and Dan Becker, the gear thing, the minimalism stuff. If you like to hoard gear, it's good, because I was outdoors also for a long time, and in my high school and before that as well, I spent a lot of time using gear that really sucks, and I kind of doing that now as well, and that's why I keep buying this stuff, because it just interests me. Probably I could spend like $100 for flowers for my wife or my mother, for all that I know, but this stuff kind of interest thing, and this is I really like to especially take I kind of sleep with a very good sleeping pad, and for me I like a Thermarest, what is called, I have the Fjord Ultralight that I just bought. I'm going to test it right now. It's on my shelf. Is the other one, the white one, is a fantastic. I have never slept, and it's very easy to just take it with you and have a nice time outdoors. Before that, I slept on the foam stuff, and and some inflatable that really wasn't good at all. And this is like a whole another study. It's like a new technology that you really like to have. And it's cool to experiment without a sleeping pad. You don't need to invest like $300 or so on a sleeping pad, but it's good to experiment and learn things from nature as well. And Corporal's Corner are very good at this, especially. We use what he has sometimes, and Joe Robinet too. And experiment just having with what you have to make it work. So this is like this little stuff that is very good. Another thing I used to the food you could buy before the drying food that comes in can in the old days in Norway. If I taste like I actually have in my in case of emergency box some cans with the food with pasta bolognese that it literally, if you taste the pasta, it disintegrates in your mouth and it tastes almost like dog food. So this is kind of the good things you also learn from dehydrating stuff. And now there are people, all those YouTuber cooks that are actually inspire you to make your own food from scratch and dehydrate and stuff, and then you try that as well, but perhaps it takes time, and yeah, you're not that good with the making of food. But sometimes it's good to actually have dry food, and sometimes it's good to have make it all from scratch. In this case, in this weekend video, we are actually making all from scratch, mostly from scratch, because I have a kid and kids are impatient. So you need to make it quick, so dealing with the all weekend stuff. So I think this is the thing, because minimalism, you can remove most of the things you really don't need, but you also will be when you bury a hole or you fill up that hole, you're going to take the dirt from another hole and fill now another gap. And then there is the thing that history, when Cristobal Columbus, the Italian in the name of Spain, went to America, and fast forward, he started the trading system. That trading system works in a way also when you are a minimalism people, because actually you're selling your video, you're uploading a video to YouTube, and you're selling your idea to whoever want to win. There might be a product there, might be not. The same thing, you go to the store and buy food for money. It's the same trading stuff that is normal. So if you sell a lot of things and you don't have a lot of things at home, you might be buying books and stuff online instead to spend your time on. So it kind of going thing. So minimalism is not an answer, but is only the way you move from your time from. So it's kind of the trading system is still there. It's the democracy, is the way we do things in a modern society, and now more with information than everything else. And that's also why I focus a bit on the space industry, because I think it's the right next steps to actually move away from this world and see more of how everything is connected. I want more diplomacy, I want less war, I want less conflict, and I want more to see how in one we are with the world. I don't know, it's a bit unknown area, but that's why I'm also focusing. It has a bit to the outdoors and survivalism to do as well. So I kind of focusing with the space app because I found that very interesting. And there is a greatest expedition to go to the moon and establish a base there and see how that can be part of a natural life in the future. So this is 20 minutes long. I don't really care if it is too long video, but I have posted a video, and I want to thank the guys that have inspired me with the video. I hope this is some kind of inspirement as well. It's okay to be a weekend warrior, a minimalism, a gear hoarder, or a weekend backpack. We have a lot of interests and personalities, and we need to some kind of balance the whole truths of what you are doing. So you leave out the stress and you leave out the anxiety that some people get, perhaps because they are not getting enough views. Okay, so I see you this weekend outdoors. Bye.